Father's Day. So wishing everybody a very good and a happy Father's Day. We're making a seafood gumbo tonight and gonna eat a lot of meat, red meat. I know it's not too good for me, but here the kids doing the roux. You can check it out. How's it looking? Good. And there's our gumbo here with some smoked sausages, which is good, and my vegetables and. This is the Cajun spice. Actually, you couldn't find any Cajun spice at the supermarket, so I just made my own. Easy peasy, guys. Yeah, which is fun. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come unannounced. Again, I'm unannounced. Hey, Jesse, how are you doing? Yeah, I just I'm kind of busy. I have lots of guests coming here for dinner and Father's Day. Everybody's relaxing, so I have to work double pace to get everything cooking. So I'm making seafood gumbo today. I'm getting this roux started. Yeah, so let me show you what's the meat tonight. Okay, so we're making some. I'm gonna make some pork chops. So I'll just show you here. I got these ready for you. Here, this is a big pork chop. So I'm gonna. Ooh, look at that fat here. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. So we're cooking tonight, and then I got these rib steak, prime steak. Look at that. So I just vacuumed these. So these, see Howard, prime steak. So you get these are from the States. So these are about 2.5 inch wide. So these are very good. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to cook these. So these, I'm just going to baste these first, and then you have to put it in the oven because it's just too thick to handle. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, let me show you again how's this roux going.
Is it good?
Is it good? Yeah, you have to go like 40 minutes on it. Okay, keep on going, guys. And you mix the flour. I actually cook these smoked sausages first, so to get all this oil and put a few slices of bacon, fat. Yeah, so we're doing this for about at least half an hour, and make sure the bottom doesn't stick. And we mix it with vegetable oil. And here's all my stuff: the okra, bell peppers, okra, and onion, celery. So that's the basic mix here. And this, my daughter actually mixed this because you couldn't find any of this spice here in the supermarket here, which is kind of sad. Yeah, so I hope you guys, yeah, a lot of banging, headphone morning, yeah. So how are you guys doing? Hi, Lawrence. Welcome to my live. I just wanted to keep a Sunday going. Yeah. Thanks for the likes again. Yeah, this is just going to be a little short video because I have to get organized, and when they come out, now it's almost 6 o'clock, and they're going to, ring my bell around 7 o'clock, and when I don't get anything ready, they'll say, oh, nothing, you're not getting things ready, blah, blah, blah. People like to complain. So sometimes it's very sad because I can't get things done. And for the salad, I got some avocado, which is good. I'm being lazy, so I'm just getting this. Just get some kale, and just gonna add some avocado on it. So this is gonna be easy, nothing to worry about. But mainly is the seafood gumbo is gonna be a pretty hard. It's a long process to make it actually, but I still got less than a couple of hours to get this roux, going first. But I'm pretty sure the roux is good. So you'll see a lot of recipes making seafood gumbo or chicken and sausage gumbo. But today I'm just gonna put some, like the smoked sausage. Gonna put some shrimp, and I'm gonna put some fish fillet. So here's some fish fillet. So later I'm gonna pan fry this with some butter and add that to the gumbo, and add a scoop of rice on top of that, and that should be pretty good, right? Yeah, and as I mentioned on Facebook, I did a short live there. One of my cousins got COVID, So their family isn't coming. So I thought, well, it's good. They're not coming. You know, I can cook less. But they say, you know, I'm gonna get my son over, and he's gonna get to go. I didn't know. You know, I have no comment, but it's okay. You know, they can still enjoy my cooking at home, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it easy tonight, and yeah, baked potato is good. So I'm gonna make baked potatoes. I'm gonna start up the grill or something like that, and I got some sour cream. So when you get your sour cream, don't get the small one. Just get the big one. So this is a pretty big size. Always delicious. Don't worry, there's a ton of fat here. It's gonna be really fatty, and it's gonna taste awesome. So remember, you gotta get your sour cream, bacon, and chives in your baked potato, and just like tons of butter. And what butter I use, I don't like when you eat the butter directly. It's always nicer to buy the really good butter. So I use this type of butter. So I'm just sharing some of my tips with you guys. So this butter I highly recommend. Here it is. Yeah. So this is the butter. This is really tasty butter. So you can cook this, eat this directly, you know, on toast or anything, which is good. Yeah, and today can you see my haircut? I had my haircut today, which was pretty awesome. Asian. Thanks for the likes, guys. Asian people have like stiffer hair compared to Caucasians, so it's always nice to find Asians to cut Asian people's hair, right? I hope you understand, because if you get a Caucasian to cut your hair, it would be kind of difficult for it, because they'll just say it's really hard and they don't know how to handle your hair. And today I went to Chinatown today. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. That's a best Father's Day gift you can give me, okay? And I'm really satisfied and happy. And I went to Chinatown today. It's really sad because all the retail stores, like lots of them, are out of business. So it's an empty retail space. But even the barber shop I went to, the windows were all boarded out. So there's all plywood in front. And I told him, because I walked inside, obviously, and I saw the window there, and it was really nice. It's barbershop. It's called Shanghai Barbershop, of the logo, company logo and everything. But they just boarded out in a blackboard outside. And they have a gate. It's something like New York City, right? And Vancouver Chinatown used to be really peaceful, but it's really bad. And those lions, they put in these buildings in front. Every week you'll see a different color. Somebody, pour red paint on it this week, but today we saw somebody poured blue paint over it. So that's kind of sad. Windows always being smashed, and there's a big mural of the olden Chinese people, the history, the culture, and they just put they put a red dot like a cross on their forehead. So I asked, why did they put the red dot on their forehead? And they told me it's because they want to kill them, because that represents like a sniper laser or something on the forehead, and so it's just like a target. They make it a target. So that's really unfortunate to see that, right? Yeah, Jess, thank you very much for putting my Facebook and Instagram on. So yeah, my son got a haircut too. We both got a haircut, which is pretty good. Yeah, we doing, usually when I cook dinner, we do the American size dinners. Okay, we don't. Canadian size dinners are different because, like for me, but I'm on a diet. Like I have to keep fit. But for the kids, even going to eat in a regular diner is like almost twice as much food compared to Canada. It's really, really different eating, in Canada compared to the States. I mean, if a typical American goes to a Canadian restaurant, I'm sure there will be a lot of complaining because the portions would be so small. Yeah, so I don't think they'll like that, right? So, but the culture is like that, but it's good in a way because in in Vancouver, where I'm currently staying here, you don't really find that much obese people, and I think that's a good thing in a way, right? And even as I said last time, McDonald's is really cheap. Having McDonald's. Jesse, I'm reading a message. I need dog clippers to cut my hair, as my hair is so thick for human clippers. Haha. Yeah, so that's very interesting. But for Asian people now, they use these cutters. Pretty good. Did you guys see my Soda Stream video? So every time you want to drink Soda Stream here, you just use these to make your soda. And she's making what? You're making bubbly, right? Where's your little bubbly thing? Can you show me? I'll show my subscribers and friends here. So she likes bubbly. It's calorie free, supposedly. I don't know. But you see, you just put this here. Can you see all these bubbles inside? It's awesome. And you just add a few drops of that bubbly stuff.
It's like extra flavor.
So it just adds flavor to it. So now you can put these bubbly droplets in it, so you have some flavor. What flavor is this one?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Okay, but doesn't. I rather just have some lime or lemon with my soda. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, anyways, guys, I hope you have a really good Father's Day, and yeah, and for my small group of subscribers and friends, I still really appreciate you guys for coming to my channel and watching it and giving me likes and all that. And I wish the world would turn better. I think it's really bad now. I talked to some real estate agents for these couple of days, and they say wait for the big dive. So I think North America, all the real estate prices are going to go down because of the hike in interest rates. The Feds are going to raise the interest rates again, so your mortgage payments will be higher, and for new home buyers, and that's not a really good thing, right? So I think it's a good time to. It's even too late to sell, but luckily, I'm holding on to the cash now and waiting for a good opportunity to buy some properties in Hong Kong. Because in Hong Kong, I think all this political BS going on. And the agents talk to me. Hey, what do you think of Hong Kong? You lost faith in Hong Kong and all that. I don't really. I mean, I'm not I'm not pro or anti-government or anything, but it's just how the tax system works in Hong Kong, and as living in Hong Kong, it's always a plus because you don't pay much taxes at all. Living in Canada, of course, it's good. You have clean, good water, air. Plenty of activities. I come here visiting. Spend time with the kids, but I mainly work in Hong Kong. Resident in Hong Kong. So I'm not responsible for any taxes outside of Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is a really, really low tax country. So in Europe or in North America or anywhere, lots of people bring their money to Hong Kong, and it's pretty safe. And that's you guys can do some research on that, because it can be really really good, because you can save for your kids, save money for the future, and which is pretty important, right? So that's a little bit of a economic talk for you guys. When I get back to Hong Kong, it's going to be bad, because you got to wear a mask or 24/7. It's going to be like $1,000 fine if you don't wear a mask. Very strict. And now they have a rule: if you don't have your third shot, vaccine shot, you can't enter any restaurants. So that's a really sucky deal. And now I can't. Luckily, I knew the owner of the hotel, the international chain. I know him, so luckily he let me come in any date I wanted to for the 7-day quarantine. Because in Hong Kong now it's like a 2% chance getting a room because all the kids now they're going to be off school and they're going to return to Hong Kong. Like in UK, they start coming in now. Later on in North America, they're going to start coming in. And think about all these limited hotels because not all hotels are qualified for a quarantine hotel. They have to go through all these government BS, right? So these little, official hotels are really scarce. Luckily for me, they can just reserve a room for me. But even though if you try to get a room, they won't even talk to you. You must have a paid and confirmed air ticket before they even try to look up a room for you. So that's a really bad deal. Luckily, they just booked for me and they said, okay, just find a plane ticket back home and excuse me, hopefully they will accommodate me. So I'm pretty safe. Air tickets is about 3 times the price, but what can you do about it? It's pretty sad. And the rules are changing now. The prices have changed internationally. You have to pay for your baggages, like domestic flights and all that. Before it's just automatic too. Luggages you can bring, check in. But now I think they're just cutting down on everything just to make life difficult, which is sucks, right? So anyway, guys, I'm gonna sign off and keep on rushing my dinner. Hopefully, you're gonna get all this done in time. But as usual, I just always wanted to come on Sunday to talk to you guys, just to tell you what's going on with my life. Still Canada, it's freezing weather. It's still like in the 50s, raining almost every day. I don't know what the hell's going on, but and the snow's melting in the mountains and a lot of flooding happening. Even in mainland China, there's a lot of rain and lots of floods. So that's no good, right? Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Again, thank you very much for watching my channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And as my moderator Jess has gave you my Facebook, Instagram, do give me a like there, or follow me on Instagram, see what's cooking. I try to post as much as possible to keep you guys updated. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. And wishing you a very happy Father's Day. Bye, guys. Take care.